Hi kids! Welcome back to another episode. Today we are going to do a plan with me. I don't know why we call them that. It's not really a plan with me. But I'm actually going to try painting acrylic inside my Leuchtturm1917 journal. So I have some just red, orange, yellow, and green colors, very generic that I've had from previous projects. I'll list them in the description box below if you want to know the actual names of the colors, but I realized why I like these so much after I had painted it. They're my wedding colors. Those were the colors of my flowers and bouquet. It was red, orange, and yellow, and white. But yeah. So I'm just going to pick myself a tiny little brush, probably, I don't know, 1/4 inch flat brush bristles. I tested this out on another paper in the back of the book, but I'm also going to use my Prisma marker, the fine point of the double-sided edge, and it's in jet black, as well as a micron pen, just black color for some of those finer details. I'm not really sure why we call these plan with me's. They're really more of a setup because I'm not planning anything. I'm just setting it up. So as you can see, I've already pre-sketched this. I pre-sketched my entire month it was something I was doing at night, and I thought I should probably color this on video. So taking my acrylic paint, I just filled in some of the flowers. You'll see that I went rogue on my flower design. I found some, when I was practicing the night before, I found some that I really enjoyed painting better. But I will go in and I'll follow up with a black pen to kind of give it some texture later. So I have these little buds, little tiny flowers, as well as all of the bigger flowers. They kind of are reminiscent of one of my favorite flowers, which is a ranunculus. They're just really full, and so that's kind of what I was going for. They're not realistic flowers by any means. What I decided to do instead was, if you look at a set of flowers or something and you kind of go cross-eyed, or let your vision go unfocused a little bit, out of focus, unfocused, whatever. This is kind of what you'll see. So I took all of my colors and made some little flowers. I put I put some leaves with each of the little flowers plus all the little buds. And once it's all dried, I'll go back in and fill in with some black detailing. I decided after 3 little branches that I didn't like that brown that I created and where it was going, so I stopped. But I'm just going to take my Prisma marker and draw in my lines and add some extra kind of line art foliage as well. Taking my micron pen, I'm just going to fill in those little details, and I'm being very sporadic about it, very light-handed with it, on all of the buds and flowers. It's more or less just the essence of a flower rather than anything that's kind of realistic. I put too much pressure on myself to try and make something look exactly like it is in nature, and that's just not it. That's not art. Later I did go back and kind of thicken up all the letters and numbers, but for now, it was good. course, I didn't let myself wait for some leaves to dry, so they smeared a little, but whatever. It's fine. And because I want April to stand out, I took my thin side of my double-ended Prisma marker and I outlined it. And then taking my key colors from the month before, I filled in my key because I much rather prefer color coding than symbols. If the task is not completed, it just stays uncrossed out, and once it's crossed out, it's done. But I keep everything organized with color coding rather than symbols. So this is my calendar page. I only did 2. I didn't do any trackers. Like I said the last time in February that I don't use trackers, so I'm not going to waste my time doing them. I ended up throwing away that eraser. It smeared way too much, so oh well. I'll get a new one. And then this is my setup I'm trying. As you can see, there is a lot of ghosting going on with that Prisma marker through the Leuchtturm pages. It is on my list. Archer and Olive, I'm coming at you for my next bullet journal. But for right now, this is what I'm working with. And I told myself I need to finish this one before I can move on. So I know that this would be fixed if I had just used a different paper or put paper on top, but I didn't want to do that. So I didn't realize this was going to ghost as badly as it did. So filling out the details of all the flowers on here, and I'm setting it up so that I have 1 week on one page, and I always fill in the entire month because I don't want to have to sit down every week and create a new spread. That just doesn't work for me. So I fill out my entire month. Yes, there are times where I don't use it and then those pages are wasted. But if I didn't, see, look at that ghosting. Ugh. But like I said, I filled out all 4 pages or 5 weeks of April. But there you have it. I used very simple colors, they're more summer-like than spring-like, but I like these colors better, so do what makes you happy. All right, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. While you're there, click the little bell saying you want to be notified, and stay safe. We'll see you next time.